Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? We got Craig in here already. Wow. Old big craps. We got Papa Chops Glenn. We got Dice Mama Glenn, Steph. We got Bill K. Good morning. Need a weather day to visit my channel. That's awesome. We're going to try something a little bit different today. We're going to try to, at least for the first one or two shooters, we're going to try to go to the opposite hook or just close to the opposite hook there and see if we can get any decent rolls out of there. One of the biggest things I find, that's a 1-4-5. One of the biggest things I find is when I'm at a table, and Craig will attest to this, because if there's any landmines around the area that I'm throwing, I get distracted. Even if they're not in my way, if they're in the general vicinity, I get distracted some. So I want to try to get different areas that we could throw to that do not have landmines around it. So if we can throw it to that opposite corner. So I'm going to try to aim like somewhere in this area here. So it's not in the curve or not in the hook, but it's close to it. But a 5-6. Three, 6, 3, 2. Cousin 2 set. And again, we're using our 2-finger grip again. Index finger and thumb. 3, 1, 4. So if I can get them to land right in this area and then it's come up closer to land it not far from the wall, that should work out good without much action off the wall. And then I'm gonna have to twist the dice to aim in that direction when I throw it. I just hit my camera. Obstacle 2, 3, 5. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to be careful for, is not to hit the camera. Good morning, Mad Hatter. You know, Craig, I've asked many people to move their chips, and some I get a 50-50 response. Some say, yeah, no problem, or I get some smart ass usually at the end of the table that refuses to move it, and that even pisses me off even more. Unfortunately, we got a 5-3-8. Unfortunately, I don't play with a crew, so I don't have the luxury of somebody down at the other end of the table clearing landmines for me or politely asking people to move their chips. So just something I want to practice for, something I want to try different. 1, 5, 6. One came off the wall a little bit. So anyhow, it is what it is. Probably going to be going down to Dubuque in 2 weeks. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? You show up and I say smart ass. No, I'm not talking about you. Be going probably down to Dubuque in about 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to play or not. If anybody's going to be down in that area, let me know. Or for hard 8, square pair, bottom side prime. And if I do go, probably like Saturday night, I'll go to the casino for a while, even if it's just to watch. Again, I'm trying to save a lot of my money for my trip coming up in July. .437 double pitch. I am getting them to stick pretty good, though. That is nice down there. Good morning, Rocks. Good morning, Ada. I know that Ada, that's not your real name. I forgot what your real name is. 2-5. That was not a 5-5. Not the old Big Bushel. It was a 2-5. So that was a single pitch, one dice off axis. 3, 6, 3, 2. I would love to meet up with you and your husband or stuff. Like I said, it'll be not this weekend coming up, it'll be the weekend after, and it'll be a Saturday night while the Dubuque Saints Fighting Saints are playing. Mary and her kids will go to that game at 415. Then I'll probably go down to the casino for a couple hours while they're there. So if anybody wants to meet up, I can at least meet up and say hi. I don't know if I'm going to play or not, like I said. Good morning, Kate Fisher. Five. There's our Old Bay bushel. The Old Bay crabs. 3632. That was a little bit to the right. 516. So it's getting really close to the base of the table there, which seems to be working. So they're coming off almost kind of dead shot like. Seth, that's right. Okay, I knew it was not Ada, but I always call you Ada. Seth, that's right. I will have to keep that in mind. Thank you. One, 5, 6 again. I'm going to throw a couple into my normal spot now before we get started here. We got maybe 2 throws left. That almost slipped out of my fingers. Aces. And I'll go one more shot here. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we got a 6, 5 double pitch. Okay. Let's get her started. Good morning, Jeff. Hopefully you made it home safe, my friend. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 518 of the Level Up program and day number 12 of the $100,000 challenge. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Papa Chops, Glenn checking in number 1. Followed up by Craig from Old Bay Craps. To 2 people that never checked in early. So, welcome, and that's awesome. We got Dice Mama Steph, we got Bill K, Mad Hatter, we got Seth, Rocks Vegas, Jeff and ND, Carlo, K Fisher, Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps, and Mad Hatter, I'm not sure if he said hi to you. We got 208 Craps, Joel. So good morning to everybody. And if I didn't catch your name, I'm sorry I missed it. Good morning, Brian. But hey, before we get going, let's do our weather report from Wisconsin. It is currently -4 degrees out in Wisconsin. It feels like 20 below zero with the wind chill. Just a little bit warmer or a little bit colder than what you are in Hawaii there, Brian. So good morning to Brian as well. So anyhow, let's get started here. Hey, if you're playing along with Crapsee here, click on that live tab. They'll bring you over to the table that we are using here. And we have currently got 22 people ready to go on Crapsee. We got 20 people watching live. Our starting bankroll today is going to be $6,056 with a win goal of $606. I am going to have a stop loss of $908. We're coming into today's session with 7 wins and 4 losses. Remember that this is for entertainment and educational purposes here, guys. So move anywhere but Wisconsin, says Joel. It's 67 degrees. That is like bikini weather there, Brian. Not Wisconsin here. Definitely not Wisconsin. But anyhow, let's get started here. Let's chat more spin here, Joe. And we're going to go with level 5 of the CMJ plan. Let's call that all bet set and dice out. If you watch my warm-up, we were using the cousin 2 set, the 3632. And I had said we're going to try throwing it into the far corner here or in that area to work on different landing zones. Dice out. And that was a terrible first throw, but I will take the result. We got a 4-2-6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark that point at 6. And that was using a 3632 dice set. 4-2-6 results. So the puck will move over to that 6. And we are going to go with that 320 across with our bets. So we're going to go 50 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 60 on that 6 and 8. Man Hatter goes, money shots here to rub it into us for the nice weather he has. Oh, yeah. So anyhow, let's call this all bets set. We're going to be doing a 2-hit and down strategy. And dice out. Again, 3-6-3-2. Dice out. Again, we're using that 2-finger grip. And that's going to be a double pitch of the dice. 4-3-7 ouch. So a quick 7 ouch. Okay, Joe, you have to settle down here and get focused. So that's going to be a $320 loss. So even I talk to myself every single day here. I'm pretending that you guys are listening. So play the short game. Good morning, Greg. Play the short game. Hope for the long roll. So Jeff did get back yesterday. Good. You are very welcome for the phone call. Yes, we are definitely sending your prayers over towards you and your girlfriend, more so your girlfriend though. But anyhow, let's go all bets set here. Shooter number 2, and let's get a nice long roll here. So we got a little bit of recovery to do. 3-6-3-2, dice out. And we have another double pitch of the dice. This can be another 4-3-7. And that's like a pass line winner this time, come out natural. So we have to move that landing zone just a little bit so we can get rid of that double pitch. So do not work to come out on me, please. Until we can figure this out. Again, this is new for me. This is a new landing zone for me, so something I really haven't practiced much. So we will hopefully get this down for us. Make sure you reset your ATS bets as well. And let's go all bets set here and dice out. Dice did cross on us. We have a 1-4-5 as a truck and camper. So let's mark that point at 5. 3-6-3-2, and we got a 1-4-5 result. So Brian's been going live in the mornings after my show, or near the end of my show, and he's looking for shooters. So if you want to guest shoot on Hawaii Crap Shooters, make sure you go over towards his, I think it's Facebook page, and he has a link towards a Google Calendar. And you can sign up for whatever day you want to shoot, as long as you have your own table or throw-in station. Again, we're going to go 320 across on our bets. 50 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 60 on a 6 and 8. Again, we're going to go 3, 6, 3, 2 for a dice set. And we'll call this all bet set. Dice out. Get out of my landing zone, says Greg. Dice out. And we got a 4-2-6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4 again. I think the last one was a 2-4. This one's a 4-2. I can find it here. Here we go. So that's going to be hit number 1 for this shooter. And let me lock in the 6 and 8. We're going to make that 6 and 8 look like $96 each. $51 roller from a sheesh. I did not know that. That is cool. That is very cool. So let's call this all bet set. Congratulations to a sheesh, the chef. Hey, something. See, if he was a really good shooter, he would have threw a 5-6 to Yo Chef. Dad humor. Okay, dice out. Ooh, that was a little bit of a roll off on that right die. 145 trucking camper. So that's gonna be hit number 2 for us. I don't like the way those dice split apart. So we got to work on finding that sweet zone on that corner. But anyhow, this will be hit number 2. So we're gonna be getting all of this shooter now. And not making as much as I would like to, but it is enough to make a profit. That was a winner 5, by the way. So that was $140 brought back to the rack. We're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go 96 across. So we'll bring some profit back to the rack and we'll turn those bets off. And again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And let's call this all bet set. They saw 29 people playing along, 26 people watching. They saw. Ooh, that left one went down, just stuck. And then we're talking about the chef. We got a 5-6. Yo, chef. Yeah, come out winner, pass line winner, come out natural. And yesterday, I think we only threw 3s, and that was the only craps numbers that we threw yesterday. So now we got a yo to add to the schedule here. Again, we have got a 3-6, 3-2. And all of our bets will, no, they're still turned off because we're still looking for a point. So let's call it all bets set. And dice out. And we got a 4-2-6, another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So it looks like 6s are the early favorites here. 3-6, 3-2, 4-2-6 result. So all of our bets will be turned back on now. And remember, we regress down to 96 across. We're just going to trend bet the number that's hit. We're not going to do any sister press the first time or not, but we'll see. That's the first Jonas challenge. Yeah, it's been very sparingly on the craps numbers. We still have not thrown a 2 yet, the aces yet. Let's go. How about set here? And they saw it. That 5-6 is not the bad one. The 6-5 is the bad yo. Went to the right a little bit this time. We got a 5-5 hard 10. That would be the Old Bay Bushel. And on cue, Craig will put in the crabs on the chat, hopefully. 3632. 5-5 hard 10 result. So we're going to make that 10 a buy bet. We'll make it look like a quarter. And there we go. As spoken, Craig dropped in the 2 crabs on the chat. That is awesome. 3632 upside down 3V cousin 2 set. And let's call it all bet set. Face out. 30 people playing along here. And we have another 10. This time it's a 4-6-10, which is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. Now, I'm having a hard time getting my fingers positioned on the dice right now. It is flipping cold in the dungeon here, and I, like I said, have had the space heater going for about 2 hours already in this room, and it still is not that warm in here. I almost need to wear gloves here. Who has crabs before? Raise your hand. Come on, Mad Hatter. What kind of question is that? Let's make that 10. Let's do this one. So let's do a 410 Daddy Dave flip, maybe. So let's make the 10 look like $40. And actually, no, we're going to make it look like 75. I'm sorry. We're going to add in a couple dollars. We'll make it look like 75. If we hit the 10 again, we'll actually be able to go 160 across for free. So we'll bring it back down to a quarter and then go 160 across for free. So fingers are crossed. So I'm not raising my hand, Mad Hatter, because that has not happened with me. I saw it. He raises his hand. Oh my God. It's out. Oh, so close, so close. 6-5, Midmo-yo. Chiro coming to us from above. And that'll be no help for us. I thought I had that 10. That would have been nice. 6-5 yo result. So far this year, we've only thrown 4 different numbers. 3632. Mayo is no help for me, so we'll call this all bet set. And dice out. And there we got the sister number. We have a 213 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So we have not thrown many craps numbers at all the last few sessions. And now they're starting to right themselves, I think. 3632, 213 results. I'm going to give it 1 or 2 more throws on that 10. Otherwise, I'll bring that back down to, say, $50. I just want to take a couple cracks in and see if we can hit that 10 again. Steamed crabs only, says Craig. Okay. I'll take your word for it there, buddy. Don't say never there, Glenn. The only way you can say never is if you go to the cage. All bet set. It's out. I almost got it again. 5-6 yo chef. Ah, that yo was hot, hot, hot. I thought I got the 10. Okay. So let's do this one. 3632, 5-6 yo chef result. And that's been drift left of the dice. And since we haven't got any money brought back for a couple hits here, we're going to bring this back down to $50 at 10. So pay us a little bit of money. So 216 back to the rack, 131 on a table. everything down, even so that, okay, that's good going. 3-6-3-2. There we go. I was having a hard time figuring out the dice there for a second. And I'll bet that. It's out. And we got a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. That left eye did pop off the back wall just a little bit, and I think I'm getting a little too close to the hook. But like I said, this is all experimentation today. So that's going to be an 8. And we're going to make that 8 look like $30. Increase of 2 units. Wasted days and wasted nights, says K Fisher. Good morning, Mad Dog. 3632. And we'll call it all bet set. They saw it. Fingers are not centered. There we go. Yeah, well, we should have left that 10 up. Another Old Bay bushel. There's our parlay of the day with SJ. 5-5 hard 10. Should have left it up. That would have been a nice hit. But anyhow, it is what it is. Down 1 or 2 rolls too early. So let's make that 10 look like 100. 100, not 100. 100. I got hollered at a long time ago for using a T at the end of my words from Justice Jen. Yeah, John does it all the time. Anyhow, and is at 100. There we go. SJ came in on cue as well, just with the parlay of the day. All but set here, and they saw it. And we got a 4-1-5. That is the trucking camper. Three, 6, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. So let's make that 5 look like $35. I'm sorry, 25. That's 356 brought back to Rock Sweet. If I took everything down right now, we would have recovered from that first shooter. We're up like $30-some. But we're going to keep on pressing on here. 3, 6, 3, 2. Yes, he does say across. Oh my God, Jen. She chimes in. So I remember Howard and me back when, and I changed after that as much as I could, at least. And they saw 3, 6, 3, 2. Oh, that was close. That was close. 4-5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So that is going to be a 9. I'm hoping for that 10. I would like to get a hit on that $100 10. That would be nice. All we need is midnight now. So let's make that 9 look like a quarter. 377 brought back 215 on the table. 3, 6, 3, 2. Let's hit a 10. 10, 10, 10. And we'll call it all bet set. It's out. Again, fingers are not centered. this out. Oh, I went off to the right a little bit. Another yo chef. Wow. Another 5-6. We have not thrown yos how long? Throughout this whole series, the entire series pretty much. And now we got how many of them? 5-6. Yo chef. No help for me. Sticking with 3632. And all bets set. Is out. And we got another 415, another trucking camper. And that's after Brian from Crapsee Camper, 3632, 415. So we're going to make that 5 look like $35. And I'm going to bring that 10 back down to 50. Get some extra money brought back to rack. 412 brought back 175 on the table. It's been a while since we hit that 10, so I don't want to lose that extra money that we have there. Extra $50 is always nice. And even with $50 on it, it's still a nice hit. So we'll call it all bets set. Good morning, Nemo. And dice out. I don't think that's Greg. Who knows? Could be. I don't think Greg is Crapsee, though, so dice out. Oh, that was super long, super long. We got lucky. We've got a 369, the triple D, the dice doctor, Dan. And there we go. Get it all there. That was kind of a weird throw. Yeah, that was a weird landing zone there. We got lucky on that. So that was a 9. 369. And we're going to make that 9 look like $35. I took everything down. We've got 61.83 for the day. Am I looking at the right? 61.83. And our win goal was not changed on there. So what's our win goal? Our win goal is going to be 66.62. I didn't change that on my stats. So 66.62. Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. 6662. Wow. Okay. I said it out loud. So let's go all bet set. And dice out. K Fisher says I should keep the 4 and 10 growing. Never regress those. Dice out. And we got 314, the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that'll be a hit on that 4. I think that's our first one for the day. 314. Oops. Fat fingers. 314. There we go. And let's make that 4 look like a quarter. Again, 3632. And let's call it all bet set. Dice out. 40 people playing along now. And 36 people watching. Only 11 thumbs up. Let's see if we guys can share the love a little bit. Dice out. Come on, Joe. Grip it decent. There we go. And we got 325, the Justice Gen 5. So it'd be nice to see midnight or aces. We just need the bookends here, and we'll hit the tall or small. I'm not betting them, so it doesn't really matter to me. But for you guys, let's make the 5 look like $60. Brings us to 62.59. If I took everything down, 3632. That was a single pitch of the dice, by the way. And let's go all bet set. Dice out. Sure, the lovely crabs do. Nice bit header. Dice out. And that's going to be the end of the roll. 3, 4, 7. Ouch. Double pitch of the dice. Okay, we got that money back. We made a little bit of a profit off of this shooter. So remember our first shooter was a 0.7 ounce, so we lost that 320 right in the get-go, so we had to dig out of a hole. And we made $305 on that shooter, so it brings us almost back to break even. So I almost got all the hole. I thought I was above, but $6,041 is where we're at. So we're down $15 for the day so far. So we can hopefully get that back pretty quick. And that was a 21 shooter, 178 roll quality points. So that was nice. So let's get started. Get your ATS bets in. Get your pass line. Don't pass line up. Let's do that for ourselves this time. Let's go 5, 5, 5. Let's go $20 on the pass line. 5, 5. No, go 10 and 10. Go 25 on the pass line, and let's go $5 craps check. So we'll do 5 or 10 on the small, 10 on the tall, 5 any craps, and then $25 pass line bet. And we'll call it all bet set. Thank you, Jeff. Have a good day, my friend. Peace out. And we have a 2, 4, 6. The Kevin Carpenter 2x4. So it's marked at point of 6. 3, 6, 3, 2. So it's going to be a 1 dice off access, single or double pitch on the other die. Or that's a double pitch of the dice. No, that ain't right. Did I put that in wrong? Never mind. Here, we'll do this. I forgot to enter it on there. Okay. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we have a 2, 4. There we go. So the puck turns to the 6. Yep. There we go. Now we're good. 3, 6, 3, 2. Again, we're going to go 320 across on our bets. And let's put $40 in odds. Thank you, Bill. Sorry there, K. Fisher. Let's call that all bet set. And days out. Ooh, that right one jumped over. We got a 2, 1, 3, ace deuce. I don't like the way that one bounced off of each other. So 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 3, 3, 6, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3 result. No help for me. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And we'll call it all bet set. 43 people playing along the Crapsee here. And 37 people watching. Days out. The left one jumped up and over. We got a 3-3 hard 6, and that would be the double degen. It is also a winner 6. So that puck is going to turn off. 3-6-3-2, primary on top on both dice. And that'll be hit number 1 for us. So we're going to keep the $25 pass line bet up there. Yeah, I'll do it. We're throwing a couple craps numbers and all, so we'll throw a $5 craps check up there again. 3-6-3-2. And thank you, Greg. Let's go all bet set. Dice out 45 people playing along now. And we have a 2-4-6, a Kevin, a Carpenter 2x4, so it's marked at 6 again. So the puck will go to the 6, marking a point. 6-3-2, 2-4. Another 1 dice off axis and double pitch. Three, 6, 3, 2. And again, we're going to go $40 on pass line odds. No, we're not. We're going to go $96 on that 8. So we hit, that was a pressure. We can go 3, 4, 5. Let's go to $75 in odds on the pass line. And we'll call it all bet set and dice out. And we got a 6-3-9. That would be the easy 9, the Franks. As Craig would go, the Franks, the easy 9. 3-6-3-2. And we got 6-3. Single pitch of the dice, primary on the right side. What the heck? No, 3-6-3-2. I entered in the wrong one on KPI, darn it. Let's do this once. Oh no, I did. I just have to enter it in right. I'm sorry. Okay. I forgot to click on that. 3-6-3-2 and a 6-3-9. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna be hit number 2. And we're gonna be able to bring our bets down now. And that's $133 brought back to the rack. We'll go 96 across. So now we are in profit, no matter what, only by a couple dollars. Actually, we're not yet. We still got $5 to make up yet. If I was to lose everything right here. If we took everything off the table, we'd be at 61.74 though. So, okay, 3-6-3-2. And all bet set. They sell it. So I would be in profit if I didn't have that quarter pass line and the small and tall. But it is what it is. They sell it. The dice split apart when I left my fingers just slightly. But we have a 3-6-9 to triple D, the dice Dr. Dan. So that's going to be 2 9s in a row, and that's hard to get at that corner. There we go. 3-6-9. Another 1 dice off. Axis, primary on top on the left side. And we're going to make that 9 look like a quarter. Got 46 people playing along. I think that might be a record for my show. So that is awesome. I remember when it was only like 5 people playing. Good morning, Bill, or Biff. Good morning, Biff. Just got back from Vegas, he said. A lot of fun, he said. Kept dark at the wrong time. Okay, all bet set. They saw it. And we have another ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. 3, 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, craps. There would be no help for us. 3, 6, 3, 2. 1 fish, 2 fish, 1 die, 2 dice, says Mad Hatter. Good morning, Kevin Scott. And I'll bet set. That's out. Ooh, we got another double Degen. 3, 3 hard 6. And it's going to be another winner 6. So the puck will come off again. We finally got that $25 bet to pay out. 3, 6, 3, 2. Primary on top both dice. So we're going to pull that pass line down to $15 now. And it's $179 brought back to rack 123 on the table. 3, 6, 3, 2 is our dice set. We're looking for a new point. And let's throw $3 on a craps check there. And all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 5, 6 Yo Chef. So that's going to be a pass line winner. Come out to natural. So the Yo's and the 3s. 3, 6, 3, 2. 5, 6 Yo result. So that is going to pay out $15 on that pass line. Was a profit of $12 in that throw. So let's do this one. So let's put $5 on that world bet. And again, we're going to go 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bet set. Dice out. Dice split apart a little bit. We got a 4, 1, 5. Another truck and camper. So let's mark that point of 5. 3, 6, 3, 2. 4, 1, 5 result. So another 1 dice off axis. Puck is on that 5 now. So let's take that $15 off. We'll put it $18 on the 6. And that should be good. 186 brought back 126 on the table. 3, 6, 3, 2. And I'll bet set. Dice out. Ooh, I've drifted off to the right just a little bit, but we got a winner 6 here. We got we're on the 5. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking here. We got a 6, 4, 2, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. We were on the 6 so many times I thought we were still on it, but apparently not. So that's a 3, 6, 3, 2, 4, 2, 6 result. So let's make that 6 look like $30. Increase to 2 units. 3632. And all but set. It's out. Yeah, we got enough 415. That's gonna be a winner 5. Truck and camper. I like the way that one came off the back wall. That left eye did roll out a little bit. So point comes off. That's just be a $15 winner for us. Pucks our bets will turn off now. Puck comes off. We're gonna stay with the $15 pass line bet. And I probably shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it anyhow. $3 crap check. And we'll call that all bet set. That's it. Ooh, that was a little bit hard into the back wall, but we got another 6-5 mid-mo yo. Chiro coming to us from above. That's gonna be a double pitch of the dice. And Bill dropped in a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir, Bill. That is very cool. Very cool. Thank you very much. And you can choose dice color. I don't know if I'm going to do another shooter today or not. If you choose a dice color, I'll either use it for the next shooter today or the first shooter tomorrow. So you get to choose dice color. You got purple, black, blue, white, red, or frosted red. We're using the frosted reds right now. And that was a pass line winner come out natural. So I'm going to go $5 on the world bet. Always red for you. Okay, we'll use the red ones next, either next shooter or tomorrow, first shooter. So all bet set and dice out. Thank you very much, sir, Bill. Oh, that was a little low one. We got lucky. We got a 628, the Duracell 8. Go out, support free life content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And please, please, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And that's our first Duracell 8 for the day, I believe. So the puck goes, we're marking a point of 8. The puck turns on. All of our bets will be turned back on. And let's do this one. So let's take this down. We'll make that 5 look like make it look like 15. And we're just going to leave it at that for now. We have got 229 brought back to the rack, 150, 135 on the table. And we're in profit no matter what, so that's a good thing. Call it all bet set. And dice out. Oops, I got to clear the screen. I'm sorry. There we go. And that was a little bit of a jump on there, but we have a Buckeye buckshot for hard 10, the not the old baby bushel, the square pair. There we go. And that's for your primary on the bottom side of both dice. So the puck turns off. I'm not really making much money off of those point hits because I'm not putting any odds out there at all. So puck will turn off, our bets turn off again. 3632. And what do we need? We need 10 and 12, 2 and 4. Isn't that kind of funny? The sisters, we need the sisters on both sides. They thought. And that's going to be a double pitch of the dice on the come out. So that's going to be a 4-3-7 pass line winner. And I guess that's a good time for that. That does reset that ATS though. So 3-6-3-2 and a 4-3-7 on the come out. We're going to lose our tall and small. We're not going to go back up on that at all. But we're going to keep that $15 pass line back up there. You hate buckshots, huh, Jen? When I'm playing the pass line, I do too. I do as well. But when I'm not playing the pass line, I actually don't mind it because I actually get paid out just like normal. But anyhow, we'll call this all bets set. Get your ATS out there if you guys are wanting to play the ATS. And dice out. Ooh, I don't know why that one took off to the right there, but we got a 6-2-8 to Duracell 8. So we're going to mark that point of 8 again. That was a terrible throw. 3-6-3-2, 6-2-8 result with a little bit of do. So our bets will turn back on. And since we've thrown 8 a couple times, let's put we'll put $15 in odds on there. What the heck? Again, 3-6-3-2. And all bets set. It's out. I agree with you, Jen. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Cheryl coming to us from above. 3-6-3-2, 6-5-yo. So this experiment of throwing in that far hook is going well today so far, I would say. Either we're using some skill here or we're getting lucky, one or the other. I'm not really sure what it is yet. But it looks like the dice, for the most part, not all the time, but for the most part, are laying down nice. They're not really running away too much. And 47 people still playing along here. We got 41 people watching. That is awesome. I thank you, everybody, for tuning in here. And that's out. And our right one rolled back a little bit. 415. That is the truck and camper. So I don't know. Did that go out of camera view? Barely out of camera view. 4-1. 3-6-3-2. 4-1-5. And let's make that 5 look like a quarter. He's starting to press some bets here a little bit. It's been a little coming here. 3-6-3-2. Good morning, John. We all know what that means. Let's call this all bet set here. And they out. Jesus, man. Just on cue. Go figure. 2-5 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So that's going to be the end of this roll. Oh my God. That happened yesterday as well. 2-5-7. That was a good roll. I'll give that one up. There's something about John and me. John and me. Come on. That's too funny. We're going to go one more shooter here. We're going to go red dice For Bill's super chat here, we'll go 3632. This will be our last shooter for the day. 3632. Oh my god. That is gonna go down like the Craps YouTube folklore. John shows up on Joe's show and it all goes. So anyhow, we're gonna go on shooter number 4 here. We had a 2, a 21, and a 20. Let's see if we can continue that again. 41 people still playing along. We got 36 people still watching, 27 likes, and they sell. It's actually comical. It really is. Here we go. Oh, I veered off to the right that time. We got 325, the Justice Gen 5. So it's marked at point of 5. And I did not put a pass line up there again. It's a 3-2, not a 2-3. 3632 and a 3-2 single pitch of the dice. Where are we at with our bets here? We're at 61.61. So that puts us up 100 some odd dollars. I'm just gonna go 160 across. No, I'm not. That puts me up $105. So I'm gonna go 96 across. So we're just gonna start pressing right away from here. So that way we're still gonna be at least $1 in profit for the day. If I lose everything, I'll be down to 6,065. So I'll actually be up $9 for the day. So it's a winning day no matter what. Again, our first shooter was a 0.7 out, so we took a hit, and it took a little bit to recovery for that. And the third shooter here was a lot of points made and setting points. So we didn't make a lot of money off of that one either. So let's go all bet set. And they sold. 3632. And we got 3-5 Grape Ape. That's our first Grape Ape for the day. 358 hit number 1. 3632 358 results. So 8 is a mediocre number today. Looks like 5s and 11s are the hot numbers today. So let's make that 8 look like $30. And again, 3632. And they saw it. Yeah, we got the double degen, the 3-3 hard 6. The right die did not get all the way down, but we'll call it close enough. Horseshoes and craps, right? Close enough. Or is it hand grenades and horseshoes? Or is it hand grenades and craps? I'm not really sure. 3-3 hard 6. That'll be another hit for us. Make that 6 look like $30 as well. As a primary on top, both dice. 3632. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And that's a leaner. That's going to be a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy for. 2-2, let's go on a cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. Come on down. There we go. So that'll be another hit for us. 2-2 hard for 1 dice off access. Good morning, Badlands. And we're going to make that 4 look like We're gonna make it look like a quarter because we really haven't done much with the 4 today. I was thinking about doing the 4-10 Daddy Dave flip again, but we haven't hit too many 4s today. So if it was a 10, I would definitely do it probably. So anyhow, we'll call it all bet set and dice out. I'm guessing I hit Nemo on the 4 again. Hit his lay bet, I'm guessing. Dice put a part on us. Wow. Sorry, Nemo. We got 314, and that is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. I should have did the 410 flip. Damn it. Okay, but it is what it is. 3632 314 result. Okay, make that 4 look like $50. 116 brought back. We got 155 on the table. Yeah. If I took everything down, I'd be at 62.79, which is up 200 some bucks for the day. We're going to keep on going. And I'll call that all bet set. Face out. And that is going to be a 7 ouch. I should have taken the damn bets down, but it is what it is. We still made a profit for the day. 527. The Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So that's going to be the end of the rolls for the day here. Let's see where we end up with our bankroll. So we're at $6,124. So we made roughly $80, or pretty close to that for the day. But anyhow, we had 2 decent rolls. Let's look at our results for the day here. We had a 2, a 21, a 20, and a 6. That brings us to a 12.3 SOR, 8.2 SRR, with 2 come out 7s today. Strong numbers are definitely the 5, 6, and 11. And look at all the other numbers, how low they were on the results there on that graph. But any box numbers were expected. Inside numbers are up just a little bit. 4s and 10s are low today, come out low. 7s are low. Horns are high. Fields are low. And hardways are high as well. Let's look at our not our black belt. I keep on saying black belt because that was what I've said for so long. But our $100,000 challenge dice roll results. And this is through the end of yesterday. 548 throws on the challenge so far. And that brings us to a 8.39 SOR, 6.11 SRR, and a 5.96 BSR. So those numbers are starting to come back up again a little bit. And today's results should hopefully improve upon that. On the chat side thing, we got good rolls from K Fisher. Thank you very much. Nemo's down $4,300. I don't know why, buddy, because we had some good rolls today. He recovered somewhat though. He goes, "You are welcome there, Bill." Bill's up $371. But hey guys, thanks for joining in today. I will be back tomorrow. Make sure you jump over to Casino Gaming TV right now, and John will be going live in about 14 minutes, and Brian from Hawaii Crap Shooters, I believe, is going live at the current moment as well. But my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.